What's up, everyone? I'm Breeze, and we've got the whole crew here today.
I'm Keith.
I'm Gracie.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Tanisha.
We're students here at UAB, and we hope you all had an amazing Halloween weekend, whether you were out trick-or-treating or hitting the parties.
Speaking of parties, have y'all heard about that new drug floating around? It's called pink cocaine.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't pink cocaine have something to do with Liam Payne's death, the former One Direction member?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I was so sad when I heard about that on Instagram. But I also did hear that an initial toxicology report revealed drugs in his system, including pink cocaine.
Wait, Liam was doing cocaine?
Actually, no. Despite its name, law officials say that pink cocaine rarely has any cocaine in it, and the pink just comes from food coloring. It's supposedly a mix of meth, ketamine, and ecstasy, among other things. So it's a pretty intense cocktail that can have a variety of different effects on the body once it's in your system.
Right. And part of what makes it popular is its dissociative effect. It's something we see more and more at parties and events. While it's not as addictive as other drugs such as opioids and fentanyl, there is potential for addiction with pink cocaine. It's also mentioned that the drug can put people into a K-hole, where they feel like they're in a blank space, like they're dissociated from their body, that they're dissociated from their brain, and they don't know what's going on. And look, we're all adults here, and we know some of y'all like to party, but this stuff can be risky. We just want to make sure everyone knows what they're dealing with.
Honestly, part of what makes pink cocaine so appealing is, well, the color. It's bright pink, which may sound harmless, but really when you're under the influence, the color can look really appealing, especially in a party setting where there's low lighting and lots going on. Not to mention, you can literally add edible glitter to make it look more appealing in those drinks.
And something people might not realize is that the mix of all these drugs makes it harder to detect in toxicology screens. That's what makes it such a dangerous choice for lacing drinks. So we wanted to go over some ways to protect yourself if you're out drinking.
Absolutely. First things first, bring your own drinks if you can, and always keep a lid or cover on them.
If you set your drink down, just don't pick it back up. It's better to grab a fresh one than to risk it. Also, if you didn't actually see someone make your drink, it's best to skip it.
And try to have a designated friend or someone you trust to watch the drinks, especially if you're stepping away. It's always good to have someone who's got an eye on things and can get help if needed.
Let's switch gears for a second. We've talked a lot about what pink cocaine is and how to stay safe, but sometimes things happen and you or someone around you could get in trouble. So what are some signs to look out for if someone might be in distress from a drug?
If you suspect a pink cocaine related overdose, the safest thing to do is to give the person immediate medical attention, call 911 for help if the person has a seizure, place them in a safe position on their side. If the person is not breathing and it is available, you can administer naloxone in case there is an opioid involved. If the person does not have a pulse, start CPR until help arrives. And if the person is impaired and at risk for self-harm, try to keep them calm and safe until help arrives.
Do not let fear stop you from contacting medical help. As college students, there's always anxiety around getting caught with drugs and alcohol in our system. But remember, most colleges have medical amnesty policies where you, or someone you know, won't get in trouble if you seek medical help due to an overdose or other drug or alcohol-related medical emergencies. So do not be afraid to reach out.
Thank you, Keith and Gracie, for the very important PSA. Not to go off topic, but I heard pink cocaine is also apparently a designer drug for celebrities.
Oh, right. I also heard that allegedly P. Diddy required his employees to always carry it on them.
I think that just goes to show how much of a rising threat pink cocaine truly is.
Right? It's crazy, but remember, we're not here to judge. We just want everyone to have a safe experience. So if you're out drinking or at a party, keep these tips in mind and take care of each other.
And if you're going to a party, let's talk about who's actually more at risk. This drug is often targeted at groups who may be inexperienced with it, like younger college students such as ourselves, or people who are drawn to that bright pink color. It's almost marketed in a way that makes it look fun and harmless, but not to mention, because it is synthetically made, it's also cheaper and easier to access.
But it's far from harmless. I mean, think about it. The cocktail of different drugs does not call for accurate measures of each drug. So every batch is going to be different, and there's no way to know exactly what you're going to consume.
Exactly. Think about it. It's a mixture of drugs that no one's regulating or dosing correctly. And if it's not just the variety of drugs, it's the way they're interacting. Meth and ketamine affect your heart rate in opposite ways. Uppers, like meth, increase your heart rate, while downers, like ketamine, try to slow it down.
It's wild because while one drug is putting stress on your heart, the other is trying to counteract it. Your body just isn't built to handle that kind of back and forth.
Overall, Pink cocaine is a very dangerous, uncontrolled substance, so just stay aware when y'all are out and having fun.
Alright, that's all we have for y'all. Remember, be safe, don't make risky decisions, and keep people around you that you trust.
Blazers out.